Hello and welcome back to Scarlet Nexus. So, I saw we had some more BP to spend, and I saw this that I wanted to get, so let's get that. And yeah, we not entirely sure why we're here. Kind of spaced out, I think. But yeah. There's a cutscene. Oh. A knife and you're gone.
Chairman Sumeragi?
Yes. The OSF. That's Togetsu.
This wound. It's too late. Wait, don't die. Can new Himuka turn people into others?
I can't tell you.
I'm serious. Answer me.
It's too late for me anyway.
Kasane?
Yuito.
Dad.
Kasane, are you okay?
Dad! Out of the way! What are you doing?
In the end, they'll still think I killed him. But that future wasn't supposed to happen if I wasn't here. I'm here so that future won't happen. Yuito, you must die.
What?
What are you saying?
I made a promise to you. Arm yourself!
You promised me that
Okay.
you'd kill me? What are you talking about?
You don't need to understand. Die.
Can we defeat you?
Calm down, Kasane. Think this through.
You actually tried to kill Yuito? Hey, answer me!
It's another one I can't
Kasane,
believe
we can
beat.
do whatever you want later.
Something
Just
tells
worry
me I
about
can't
my
beat
father
this
right
either.
now. Please, stop.
The chairman is already... No. I shouldn't think about that. I need to focus on killing Yuito. I'll be pursued for the assassination of the chairman. If I let him go now, I might not get another chance.
Stop!
I have to do something. I'm not done yet.
Kinda try to beat you, just in case this is what you want. Okay, there we go.
What do you
I
think
thought
you're
so.
doing?
I guess it won't be that easy. I'm not getting anywhere like this. If I use the brain field, then I could definitely get Yuito. Yes, I should be able to do it. I have to now. I want to protect the world to save my sister. I'll do whatever I need to do that. I will kill him.
Oh. Oh, that looks not fun. Yeah, I got cool new powers and stuff.
I'll finish this quickly.
I can sweep, I can launch, I can collect and drop.
Take this!
Okay.
Die, die, die!
Okay, still not taking a lot of damage though.
What's happening to you?
This isn't good. The power level is rising so high, it's getting to the point where it can't be controlled. It's too dangerous, Kasane. Close the brain field, now!
The brain field system is very powerful, but the burden on the user is very high. Falling for a long period of time is disruptive and damaging to the brain. Losing control of the brain will lead to game over. Press down to disable the brain field before it leads to your death. Okay.
I feel sick. It's like I'm losing myself. This is a brain field?
Kasane!
I'm sorry, Yuito. I understand if you hate me. You're still breathing. I'll finish it now.
Wait! What are you doing? Why are you trying to kill me? And my father? Kasane, did you stab my father? Wait, what's this?
Attention all citizens of New Himuka, you blind fools who denied the truth before your own eyes. I am current travelers of the OSF. I reject the control of the New Himuka government as one of the Awoken. My allies and I have decided to cooperate with Seiron, who share our will.
Stay here and you'll be caught. Get back to Shiden if you want to escape.
Pitiful citizens of New Himuka, don't turn your eyes from the truth. This nation is insane. They control the city, the information, and the people with Signet. Not even your thoughts are free. You are nothing but livestock born to be used by the state. New Himuka is a regime that eliminates those that threaten them by driving them insane. They only raise submissive livestock they can control. There is no justice.
I think I remember saying something like this in the start of the game, where I was like, you know, I feel like the OSF and everything is kind of like not the good guys, like, you know, kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? A totalitarian kind of thing. And yeah, that's also what they're getting at, it seems. So I mean, it's pretty obvious, I guess, but I don't know if they were really gonna go there. If it's just, you know, something you could think about. But yeah, clearly that's what Karen thinks. Karen.
To uphold that standard. There are no requirements to join us. I stood at the front lines of Seiron and rebelled against a society that would control humans and only allow some of them rights. Now, I will destroy the New Himuka regime with Seiron as my homeland. What begins now is an escape from oppressive control, a revolution. To those of you those who wish to awaken. Come join my cause in Seiron. Help me destroy the new Himuka regime and put an end to their tyranny forever.
Kagero, why did you stab Chairman Sumeragi?
What? How about you tell me why you tried to kill Yuito?
Because I was asked to.
Okay then, so was I. My employer ordered me to assassinate the chairman to stop New Himuka's rampage. I planned on framing someone for the assassination, but unfortunately for you, you took my bait. I'm sorry, but I have no plans to confess.
Kagero, you're from Togetsu and you're a believer in the Togetsu faith.
Did Togetsu order you? I cut my ties with Togetsu. Besides, there's only one group who'd want the chairman dead at this point.
So you were ordered by Seiron. That's enough for now. Yuito will catch up to us if we keep talking here. We'll retreat to Vision City for now. We can talk then, alright?
Yes.
Kagero, don't try to run by turning invisible. I'm holding on to you.
I'm no match for you, Major Kyoka. I'll be a good boy.
Sorry, Kasane, for making you the fall guy. I didn't do it on purpose. For real.
Forget that. Why did you assassinate Chairman Sumeragi? I can't believe someone from Togetsu would trust Seiron.
Don't ask me, I just did what I was told. Maybe it's because my power is suited for assassination.
I finally found you.
Karin.
Ah, Shiden. I see you're still stuck to Kasane like flies to dung.
This is the rebellion you were talking about?
Yes. New Himuka wasn't satisfied with their controlled society and started that repugnant research.
The research to turn people into others.
In their zeal to create more powerful psionics, they began experimenting with the metamorphosis of living things. I will crush the new Himuka government for creating metamorphosis. Half of the OSF have pledged themselves to me. You should come to Seiron as well.
I mean, if he did do that, she has a good reason to, considering her sister, you know, could turn into one.
Well, that works for me.
Just who are you, Kagero?
What do you mean, Major General?
I guess we both have ulterior motives. I don't mind as long as you don't get in my way. Just like old times.
You two have known each other that long?
Well, you know, so what are you all going to do?
I planned to join Seiron from the beginning. Karin, to be honest, you really piss me off, Major General. But I can't get behind what New Himuka is doing.
I'll go too. You know how I am.
What are you going to do, Kasane?
It was New Himuka that turned Naomi into another.
It was.
Naomi's in Seiron, right? You'll help her, won't you?
I will do all I can.
All right. Then I'm going to Seiron too.
Well, she didn't say she would join them, but I'm still kind of surprised. I was really sure she was going to say, nah, no way. But, okay.
You'll never
See
be
how this
able to
plays
go
out.
back to Suo. Oh well, I guess it is what it is.
You're the one who can never go back. You're the one who killed Chairman Sumeragi.
Yeah, I'm the culprit. And Shiden is an egghead from Seiran.
What's that supposed to mean? Is there something wrong with being smart?
Easy there. So, Arashi, you're just coming along to keep an eye on Major General Karin, right? You're worried he'll be a problem for Major General Fubuki.
I'm not that attached to my brother.
Sure, whatever you say. So, why are you going to Seiran, Major Kyoka? Don't tell me you're one of Karin's fans.
Would it be strange if I was a fan of Major General Karin?
Wow, you strike me as more of a Major General Fubuki fan.
Oh, stop, Kaguro. Do you think I'm the kind of person who would change her mind based on whether or not a person was her type? When you're in OSF command like me, you see the suspicious things the government does, even if you don't want to. But researching human metamorphosis? I can't let that go.
Yeah, that's the rub. It's why half the OSF joined up with him. I'm sure none of them trust the government, and Major General's popularity certainly helps.
Yes. Anyways, the OSF will be reformed one way or another. Once we get to Seiran, we may be reassigned as well.
Oh, right. So what's going to happen to this hideout? This unit belongs to the Randall family, right?
We should be able to continue using it. The Randall family has lots of units they don't use. I never told them we were using this in the first place.
Oh, so we've been using it without permission? Well, we'll keep using it if we can. It's nice to have a place to rest.
Once I get to Seiran, I can see my sister. Wait for me, Naomi.
Okay. Sonic can create a special space called Brain Field by heightening the power to the maximum. They can deploy it by experiencing brain drive for a set period of time. Deploy a brain field with L3 RV when ready icon is displayed. Ready icon is maintained even after brain drive and you can deploy it at will. Brain field allows synchronous attacks without restrictions. Attacks change in the following manner. Unable to use SAS, sweep close attacks, slightly open for counters. Quickly throw an object, can use while moving, hold L2, collect and drop, powerful finishing attack, several combos, sweeping, sure, a bunch of things. I'm gonna just push some buttons. Yeah, we know this. By attacking with your allies, your team bond strengthens, increase your team bond level. This gives process like increased rates of guardian vision, assault vision, and revivals. Okay, and chance to receive special items in order to increase your team bond value. You must increase individual bond levels with teammates. Complete bond as a result, give special gifts to them. Right. 7 cities added to the world map.
I never thought we'd be rebels. You never know what life will throw at you.
We got an icon up there now.
Maybe I'll call myself Lazy Kyoka. Nice. Then we can call it Lazy Platoon.
Okay. Guessing that's related to the brain field, yeah. Guessing that's the last thing they're gonna give us. There's not a lot of buttons left anyway. I didn't actually expect more powers to be added after we got the L1 thingy last time. But like, yeah, I think that's it. It's like not a lot of space anymore. And buttons on the controller. Anyway, right. I want to read some of this stuff. Kaguro Dane. don't. I still don't know how you say that. I know I sound pretentious saying this, but I think my invisibility will be pretty useful in the future. Even more so after everything that happened, so I'm happy to be of service. About Karen Travers. I may be shocked by the sudden message, but I would like to ask you about Karen Travers. We are both fighting on different fronts now, but I was hoping we could meet at Musubi's. I wait your reply. I guess I'll do this, sure. I think you probably know more about Karen than I do, Luca, but if you want to meet, I don't mind. Let's meet now. Also, let's forget our current situations. We'll just talk. Nothing will be accomplished if we worry about who's on what side.
Thank you for coming today.
There's no need for pleasantries. What do you need from me? So, what things about Kara did you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you how you see my brother.
You're one of the characters that I forget. Like, I don't know who you are or anything. Like, I barely remember you.
There are a lot of other people who have met him.
You might not like hearing this, but I think the two of you are a bit similar.
Similar? You're not talking about our appearance.
No, not that. So what do you think of my brother?
Well, I'm not really that close to him, and it's not like we've talked a lot. I'd like to hear what you have to say about him first. I'm interested in learning what kind of person Karen is.
Alright. Well, he seems like a very straightforward person to me.
Straightforward? I've never felt that way about him.
I'm sure there would be a lot of people who would agree with you. Also, I don't necessarily mean it in a good way. He's overly candid, pushing forward without considering anybody else. That's the kind of person he is.
I kind of understand what you're saying. Okay, let me share my impression of him.
He sucks.
I recognize Karen's skills, but I think he's condescending, oppressive, and does whatever he wants.
In other words, he sucks.
Personally, I'm fine that he acts that way, but I don't understand how someone like that can still be popular.
That's a harsh way to put it. I knew you were like him.
How so?
You're both candid. And you also don't compromise with the path you choose to take.
I would never cause an uprising or incite others to get involved.
Maybe not, but people come to you nonetheless. I think that those with a strong will naturally draw other people to them. That can make people like me, who tend to hide in the shadows, a little...
I'm not sure about that. I don't feel like I draw other people to me like Karen does. I think the straightforward people you talk about often create more discord than not. I'm constantly butting heads with people. I feel like it'd be easier if I were more well-mannered like you.
It's not easier. We all have problems.
That might be true, but you always seem so calm and collected. It's almost hard to believe you're his younger brother. You seem like someone who has everything figured out.
Do I? Anyway, let's call it a day. I'm glad I could talk to you.
Is that all you wanted to talk about? I don't feel like I said much.
No, this has been a very worthwhile conversation for me. Thank you.
You're also from a two-child family, Kasane. It is only my brother and I, so that is a small thing we have in common. Well, Naomi and my brother are certainly different types. She seems to care for her sister very much. My brother does care about me in his own way. Does he? I thought I saw Karen attack you before, like it was nothing. That's the strangest way to show affection. Well, I suppose there are many kinds of brothers and sisters. Kasane, can you come to Masubi? Somewhat happened and I was hoping we could talk about it. I hope you reply. I don't know if you can miss out on these things, so I always want to do them right away. I think you can, like if you skip to the next part of the plot, you know, I think. I don't know, but I don't trust. I want to do them, obviously, so don't know if you can or not. But yeah, that means it's gonna be probably pretty much this today, I feel, this kind of thing. At least we got a little bit of a new, you know, some gameplay, but it wasn't a whole lot. It was, you know, again, another boss that I can't actually beat. It's like, there's so many of the hosts in this game, like rapid fire, I feel like it's kind of weird. But whatever. Anyway, alright, let's talk about Masubi's. There are things I wanted to say to you too. I'll go to Masubi's now.
Kasane, how are you?
I'm fine. You look alright too.
I'm sorry. I'm actually not alright. I can't just pretend like nothing happened. I hope we can talk about what's going on. I can't stand being your enemy.
I think it's unfortunate too.
I don't want to fight you. We finally became friends. So why do we have to fight?
As long as you're with Yuito, I'll fight you. There's something I have to do.
That's crazy.
If you don't want to fight, why don't you come with me?
What? What are you saying?
I have to achieve my goal no matter what. So I need fighters. I need you, Hanabi.
Are you telling me to make Yuito my enemy? I could never do that.
If it's hard for sentimental reasons, then you can just give me information. Like where he is, or where he's going.
Hey, don't insult me. I would never betray him.
I guess negotiations have broken down. Why are you so angry, though?
Of course I'm angry. Yuito and I grew up together, and he's my friend.
You know, Kasane's kind of cold-hearted, like, I know this is what has to happen when the world ends, essentially, right? That's what's going on. But, still, you know?
He never gives up on his ideals, no matter how hard things are.
And you know,
I
yeah.
know he's worried, and I know it must be hard for him to have to fight you.
Obviously, she's also going through her sister being potentially a creature thingy, the others forever. Which we don't know if we can actually cure or anything. Like, do we know we can actually reverse it or cure it or anything? Because we've just been killing them up until now. We haven't really been trying to find a cure, I don't think, or anything. So, yeah.
That's why I have to stand by his side. But you want me to betray him.
But I guess we're right now trying to do something else than find a cure.
All
It's
you
more
talk
important.
about is Yuito. Why do you care about him so much?
You were the one who started it.
I think we should decide who and why we fight for ourselves, not because of someone else's feelings. Maybe you let other people inform your opinions because you're emotionally immature.
What? How can you say that? I've had enough. Going home.
Hanabi? Maybe I said too much. I failed. I don't get it, though. I wanted to know what she thought, but all she talked about was Yuito. She's intense when she talks about him. She looked just like Naomi. Wait, Naomi had a thing for Yuito. Does this mean Hanabi likes him too? If that's true, then I really did mess up.
As a lone archivist. Satori the archivist. Communication is prohibited, but this message is necessary. I know this is sudden, but I've quit the OSF. It was the sewer incident. I changed my fate. I hurt my back in all the commotion. I can stand just fine, so you don't have to worry. Now I'm nothing more than an average citizen with no relation to the OSF. But the archivist in me asks, should I stop archiving now? Leaving the job unfinished is not something archivists do. Archivist. Why does that sound weird to me? I don't know. Anyway, words. So I made a decision. As a mere civilian archivist, that's not right. I will continue to follow you and watch the archives. Meaning I will keep archiving. In the message, I'll say this. I'm not doing this as a hobby. Definitely not as a hobby. Okay. Kyoto and Awashi. I would love to let you rest a little more, Kasane, but I'm sorry. I wish I could have given you more time. I haven't rested either, Kyoka. Aren't your headaches getting worse? I appreciate the concern, Awashi, but I've had these headaches for a long time now. I'm used to them. The more people say they're fine, the sure I am they're not. It's really not good to ignore chronic headaches. Chuckle. You're so concerned today, Awashi. You're right. I'll go see a doctor next time. I always like to imagine whenever there's like, I don't know what to call those, like, what do you call that? You know, when the asterisk and stuff, like when people do that, that is just not actually them doing it, but it's just them saying the word. Like, I don't know, it's funnier to me that way. I don't know. It's you know, it's weird. Because you could laugh, you could say, you know, ha 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 ha, he he he, or whatever you prefer. But you didn't. You said chuckle. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I randomly thought of that, but it's something I thought of. I don't know. Anyway, let's play the game and continue. I never thought this is how we'd end up going back to Suo. That one has a heart, but it's a different kind of heart? Interesting. Okay. Well, you can have this. Some data. Hope you're happy. Oh my god. He said thank you. This sent me on data collection number 876. God. All this followed the updates, but I was late. I didn't think you would get to it first, but thank you. I need to start analyzing the data right away. Can't believe the thing that makes him happy is some data.
I'm not planning to get to know you or the rest of you more than I need to.
That's fine. I try not to get involved in other people's lives.
Right. You don't look much like the social type. That's one of the few things we have in common. I'm not sympathizing with you or anything. Just get out of here!
I don't like having to form a connection with him, but it is gameplay related. So, well, you know, I get this stuff for doing it. Okay. Sure.
Listen closely. You can bring out your full potential by working with an excellent colleague. In other words, it's all thanks to me.
Is that so? But doesn't it work both ways?
What are these posters? Oh, they're moving. Never noticed that. Why did it here? Oh, Awashi? That's her name? I think so. Trying to remember who's who by now. Like, I should know who's who, but I still don't have the names down, honestly. I could give you one more of these, but is that a good idea? Like, Will that matter? Will that increase it anyway? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Anyway, let's do a Bond episode with you, I guess, to get out of the way. Are you punching a
Shiden? What are you doing?
piggy bank or something? What is that thing?
Kasane, I'm not doing anything.
If you're trying to hide it, why don't you go somewhere people can't see? It's hard to ignore what you're doing to that doll.
It's a doll?
What? How long have you been watching?
A while. What's the point of this?
I don't need to be bossed around by you.
This is just small talk. We're teammates. Don't teammates talk like this?
Small talk? Okay, fine. This is called Baki.
I know that. Naomi liked it too.
My parents pushed it on me because it's popular. It's completely not my taste.
Sure.
Then why
Which
do
is
you have
why...
it?
Yeah, which is why you're totally into it still. Oh, I just... You're the worst. You're just the worst, like... Can't admit anything he likes. Like, and it's like, oh, it's not me. That's fault. It's someone else forcing it on me. It's someone else's fault always. Like, ugh, Jesus Christ. They really make you hate him, which is just like, is he gonna be redeemed? I don't want to have him redeemed or anything. Like, he has never ever, like, there's not been barely one sentence he's ever said that has not had some kind of stank on it or some kind of, like, he's always been very annoying and angry and just the worst. So if he's gonna improve, he really has to improve a lot for me to care. Like, yeah.
It's your fault.
Huh?
Yeah, it is my fault, isn't it?
Because I lost to you one-on-one. My parents are trying to cheer me up.
You told your family you lost?
Of course not. When I didn't reply for a while, they probably figured out what happened. They've been messaging me non-stop ever since. They even sent me this doll. They probably think I like it. But that's just added pressure. That's why I don't want to reply. And just looking at the message notifications ticks me.
So you were taking it out on the doll?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
I think that's better than taking it out on the people around you.
Oh. So you weren't making fun of me? Ah.
What was that sound?
How are you doing? We haven't heard from you, so we've been worried. Your mother and father are always on your side. Your mother knows just how strong you are, little Shiden. Do your best and don't lose. I can't wait to hear from you. See you soon.
Did you see that?
I'm sorry, but I did. She's a good mom.
These are the types of messages she keeps sending me. I'm a grown man now, but she keeps treating me like a kid.
You actually messaged through the terminal?
They pushed it on me. I mean, we can directly receive transmissions through the brain, but they want to go through all this trouble.
I don't understand why you're so resistant. You don't like being encouraged by your family?
I'm grateful, but sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try. There's some things you just can't accomplish no matter how much they expect you to. So when they keep telling me to do my best, it feels like they're blaming my inadequacy.
You're so immature.
What did you say?
Ever since I was adopted into the Randall family, I've never received a single word of encouragement from my parents. I don't mean to compare our lives, and I can't say who's better off. But from where I stand, You're loved and truly blessed. I would even say I'm jealous.
I'm sorry for saying all those things without thinking about your situation. Still, my family's encouragement stresses me out. My parents will praise me no matter how spectacularly I fail. That's no way to measure my abilities. I need to be acknowledged by an objective third party if I'm going to improve.
You're not satisfied being loved by your family? I don't understand why you work so hard just to be acknowledged.
Of course you don't. You're the one who won, so I'm just inferior. I trained so hard for years, and it resulted in a pathetic loss to a rookie.
Like this, I didn't expect cheating to kind of become interesting. Like there's something more going on clearly that has made him this yeti. Like, and I'm like, I can kind of see why he's like that, and I wouldn't say I feel sorry for him or anything, but like there is some sense to it, and he's clearly, you know, has issues. Let's say that.
I know you must be laughing at me behind my back.
And there's some things that are relatable, I would say. Definitely, yeah.
I'm not. I just don't understand why you need the approval of others.
I mean,
if you explain it to me, I'll try my best to understand.
You want to understand?
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm busy. I'm not obligated to explain anything to you.
Thought we were making some progress here.
He has a lot on his mind. I'll need to talk to him more if I'm going to understand him. I had no idea communicating with people was so hard.
Well, yes, it is.
Let's get one thing straight. You're not the one leading this platoon. If anything, I'm letting you lead us. Don't forget that.
So it sounds like I am the one leading the platoon.
I'm just saying, don't be smug. Don't let it go to your head.
Alright. Got Cogbook 1. Cool. Thanks for giving me a Cogbook.
I feel like I've learned a little more about you. However annoying that may be.
I don't know what you mean by annoying, but it's good that we understand each other better.
Let's watch some TV. That's always cheery. A flurry of activity has continued around areas near the OSF headquarters and government facilities. While still unconfirmed, we have also received information that something may have happened to Chairman Joe Sumuraki. The people of Seoul are concerned with the safety of the chairman, who has garnered popularity far and wide.
I guess I should talk to Kagero.
Don't know what to say this, but considering the known facts point to Kasane as Chairman Sumuragi's assassin, I'm sure she'd be more than welcome in Saigon. Give you some flower aroma candles. Sure.
This is nice.
No, I'm not saying this for some reason. The candle holder is pretty too. Now I can relax with a nice aroma. Guess you never say anything. I gave you this, yeah. So I don't think it's a great idea to give you it again. I don't know. Maybe it does do something. I don't know. Anyway, well, seeing as we can go back to Suo, we can call this home for the time being. I will anyway. You already got that, but you didn't get this. I see, I guess you kind of go with cola. Okay.
Oh, Kasane, perfect. Can you get me a soda from the refrigerator?
Sure.
No.
But I think it would be faster if you got it yourself.
I need my calories. Burning those calories with my power would be putting the cart before the horse. Don't worry, I'll pay you back. I don't know when, though.
A kind of strange one. Okay, calorie speed, sure.
I think understanding you better will make our battles more efficient.
I like that.
Then I guess we both need to understand each other.
I really look too thoroughly in this place because it kind of seemed like there wasn't a whole lot to look at, but like there's a cardboard there and a bike. Is there anything else that's interesting to look at? Is that a calendar, maybe? Can you read anything on that? Yeah. The camera is not really letting me to get close enough without it being weird. And I think it's Japanese anyway. If it's anything, yeah, I think it is, okay. So that's not gonna be readable, not to me. I don't speak the language, believe it or not. Oh yeah. Was there anyone else? With a thing? Don't have any Bond episodes. Did I get any new thing here? Oh, I did, okay. A washing machine is in the way. I told her, but she won't do anything, so you move it. Why don't you move yourself? Deca machinery and I don't mix. Electrokinesis users like me can short circuit machines if we don't control our power well. Well, that kind of stuff only happened when I was a kid. I just don't want to deal with it if it breaks. Fine, I'll do it myself. Don't want you to think I can't control myself. Oof. Whoa, why are you so angry? How about a smile? Just consider it a little bit of bad luck. I'm giving this to you, I don't think.
Oh, cool.
Thanks. That's all you have to say. Alright. I think we can do this in
Kasane,
about 10
coming
minutes.
all the way to see me? Do you have a crush on me or something?
Oh, yeah.
No, I just came to check on you. Looks like you're fine. Goodbye.
Honestly, yeah.
Whoa, I see you still keep things cool. I mean, you're already here. Why don't we go on a date?
No thanks.
Good. Wait, hold on.
What else do you want?
Sorry. I shouldn't have used the D word. How about we take this opportunity to deepen our friendship?
I somehow doubt your motives.
You've been on edge lately. After everything that happened with Naomi, I'm just concerned for you as the team's resident senior. Why don't we let off a little steam? A change of pace over some tea with your trusty mentor.
He may have an ulterior motive. That being said, it might actually be good to talk with him. We're allies after all. So I think it's best that I should, at the very least, try to understand what kind of person he is. Okay, we can talk a little.
Oh, so you're finally on board. Great. Now let's go out on the town.
Am I making a mistake?
Probably. I don't like this guy.
So what do we need to talk about?
He's a little much.
Let's see. I guess an update on how we've been? Although we pretty much already know what we've both been up to. Today's goal is to get you to blow off a little steam, so let's just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
But I don't feel like I need to blow off steam.
Really? Then maybe I'll just ask some questions. Weren't you and Naomi really close?
We're sisters. Of course we were.
But you seem to be even closer than real sisters. Was there something that happened that helped you become so close?
Well, Naomi was always there protecting me because I didn't really have a place in the Randall household. My parents didn't think very fondly of me, and she was the only one who actually treated me with kindness.
Oh, I get it. So, you feel like you owe her for helping you through your childhood. Sounds like a great sister to me.
Yes. I suppose you could say that I owe her my life. I wanted to ask him about himself. We've been talking about me the whole time.
I mean, she already gave her life essentially. Like, didn't she like throw herself in front of a bullet? Was that what happened? So, I mean, literally, you kind of do at this point.
You must really love Naomi.
What? Yes. She's the most important person in the world to me.
So, let me ask you this. If you could turn back time to when Naomi was well, do you think you'd want to?
Turn
yeah.
back time?
Obviously.
Then you could go back to the way things were, like nothing even happened.
Of course I want to be together with my sister again. But I can't.
Well, why not?
Why?
Because taking away my sister's suffering like it never happened would be denying her entire life.
I see.
Why did you ask me that?
It's just, I've lived a life full of regret, so I'm always thinking about how to face the past. Although, you do have a good point. I guess you just need to accept what's happened.
That's enough about me. I'd like to hear about your past mistakes.
Whoa, that's not really something I can just share with you or anyone so easily. I've got to maintain some air of mystery about me.
Oh, really? Then I won't push you.
I mean, we don't want to close the distance between us too quickly. Let's take this slow.
Okay.
Right. Except
We
you
ended
who
up
wanted to
barely
go on
even
a
talking
date
about
before, so...
I did notice he dropped that cheerful facade he always has on for a moment.
Like, he has clear intentions, and he's not really hiding them very well, and, yeah, I don't really care for what his attitude and his... Yeah...
I think he might be hiding something deeper behind that usual carefree attitude of his.
Yeah.
Although I could be reading into it too much.
I don't know, like, he's definitely hiding something. Like, he's definitely, I don't know. I don't care for him right now. I want to really talk to you, Kasane. Your weapon, especially a knife, right? That's something we have in common. It is a knife, but nothing like yours. Our fighting style is totally different anyway. You're cold even with text. I suppose I do use my knife while I'm invisible. Dance like a butterfly and sting like a bee, though you can't see me. I think there's something to knife user can learn to be said, though. Let's talk about it. No. Alright. Well, that's it. Jeez, this episode was pretty heavy on the bonus side stuff. Things, standby phase thingies, whatever this is called, but that's fine. You know, I do appreciate the game, like actually learning more about these characters. Like, I'm starting to like be a little more interested in them. I'm not like engaged by any means, but yeah. It's you know, something. Let's do things to buy. Oh, I can get medium jelly. That's nice. Oh, I have no money. Oh god. Oh, I am poor. I can get this. Yeah. There isn't anything else I should get. I think just this is the only thing I need. So let's do that, I guess. And yeah, I guess I should equip you with some 2s or some 3s, I mean, but I don't have any in the. You know what? It's fine. I don't really feel like doing that. I don't feel like buying it, and the whole thing is like. Right now, I just want to end the episode. We can do that another time. Gonna save again. Yeah. I mean, not much gameplay, exactly. But whatever. It's, you know, I don't mind. Sometimes, like the gameplay itself in this game is like, it's not amazing. It's fine. I don't mind it, but don't love it right now. Like it's nothing that's, it's not as engaging as other games like this, like God of War, like you know, Bayonetta, like hack and slash kind of games. Like those have more thing going on. Like it tries to have a lot of things going on, but it's also a little overwhelming. And like, they want you to use all these things. It's like, okay, I get you wanna make it more in depth, have more things, but everything you're throwing at me right now seems like I gotta focus on one of them. Like, especially if I wanna upgrade it, like all these upgrades, like I need to focus on one of these things if I want like to make this better, the brain things, brain drive, brain feel, like if I want to actually use these, I kind of have to use these. I feel like otherwise they aren't gonna be amazing, which means I gotta focus on that, and then I don't use other things, but he wanted to use other things, so it's like I gotta basically, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Whatever. Anyway, got a whole thing written up about all of these things. There's a lot of text. All of these things that I'm never gonna get. Like, honestly, it seems unlikely, because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing to get those, and against what enemy and stuff. So much things you can read if you really can. Like, you know, if I wasn't doing a Let's Play, I might decide to read those kind of things. I can get this apparently. Might read these things because I am kind of interested in the enemies, especially like maybe the characters a little bit. Now that I'm getting to know them a little bit more, I'm like, oh, maybe there's something more going on with them I should read about. I don't know, but like, I don't think it's gonna be anything significant really. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything in the settings I should have changed some time ago. I kind of gotten used to it. I thought the camera was gonna be kind of a thing. Like, it was kind of, in the start I thought it was kind of a weird camera, but I've gotten used to it, so it's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine, honestly. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, see you next time.